our next interview, though, we will be looking at Beau Boutique. And Beau Boutique is a store that opened up at the Movenpick Hotel, which is one of the most grand hotels in Ghana at the moment.
And to make it there, in fact, to get an office space in there, it's a whole process.
It's difficult.
You have to do your own interior. You have to pay for all these bills, and
lot of
monthly rent must be out of this world. But they're there.
Yes.
So that means they're special and they've got something.
And mind you, they started off in England and decided to bring it back to Ghana. So, you know, let's see what this inspiring young group of women have to say.
These fashionistas.
Oh, yes.
Currently at the launch of Beau Boutique in Accra, CEO being Phyllis Taylor, and she's actually Ghanaian herself and has opened a store in London. She supplies to stores in Australia and New York, I mean you name it, but currently she's opened a store right here in Accra, Ghana at the Movenpick Hotel. And we're sitting right here in her store, and Phyllis is actually right here with me. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Phyllis, tell us, why Beau Boutique? Tell me more about that.
We decided to go with Beau Boutique because our signature piece, which is a shirt dress, has a statement bow at the front, and we do the perfect bow. And so a lot of our customers even get ready, leave the belt undone and run just before a wedding or something like that to come and do for us to come and do the bow for them. So
okay, are you sure about you do the perfect bow?
We do the perfect bow. I can do one for you today.
All right, I'll be expecting it. Now, so how does Sika fit into the whole Beau Boutique? Well, how did the name Sika come about?
Sika actually is my mum's name, and she was the first of her brothers and sisters to leave Ghana, go to London and send money back. So the name really stuck.
Oh.
And so, yeah, the Sika brand has been around for 6 years. We decided to come to Ghana and open up a boutique called Beau because we didn't necessarily want to give the Ghanaians what I feel they already have, which is print dresses and print everything really. At the moment, print is big all over the world. Yeah.
Huge.
And so we just decided to open up a boutique where we could have different things in. Shoes, we sourced some bits from New York, London, Paris, just little quirky bits that can go with, that will complement the Sika range. And yeah, just unusual bits, unusual finds. So you can really come to the store and find a complete outfit. You wouldn't necessarily need to leave and go anywhere again. You can get your shoes, you know, your dress or your skirt and your top, your handbag, and you're good to go.
Another fantastic opportunity for her because Movenpick holds a lot of classic and high-class women who always want to look good and feel good. So coming here will open another opportunity for her to sell to this clientele. And then they'll also mark her hair because they will always look and feel that they are in the Beau collection.
You've not just gone to any place, but your store is in Movenpick, which is a huge deal.
Definitely.
Tell me how you even managed to do that, starting off at this huge 5-star hotel.
We knew from the offset that if we're coming to Ghana, we need to come and be here and be in the place to be. It's not necessarily just we want to be in Accra, no. And when we heard about the Movenpick and their idea and the ethos behind the hotel, we knew that this is really where we should be. And so it was a no-brainer for us. And we're hoping in a few years' time, or by the end of the year, to replicate the model of the boutique across Ghana and then across West Africa and then across Africa, because I think there's nothing really like that. There is, but in terms of the affordability of it, there's nothing really like that here. We're very lucky in London, we're very fortunate. We've got the high street, you've got the kind of mid-range, then you've got the high end. And no matter what your pocket holds, you can afford something. But in Ghana, I find the younger girls, as much as they find something to wear, there's not that much options and that match options to fit their pockets. So we wanted to give them something different, something unusual. You know, we've changed the stock every couple of weeks and stuff. So I just wanted to respect the market here in a way, and just show them that this is what we're, you know, lucky enough to have in London, and we want to give them the opportunity to have that here as well. So
now, currently, are you based in London or are you based here? You personally?
You know what? Funnily enough, I feel like I'm based all over the place at the moment. I was here earlier on in December, and I've just come back on a few days ago, and I'm leaving in the next couple of days. So I'm kind of between both countries at the moment. Yeah.
Now, why is it you didn't start in Ghana? I'm gonna act a little jealous here. Why didn't Bo start in Ghana as opposed to starting in London?
Well,
was it just...
Bo did start in Ghana, but Sika started in London.
Okay.
I didn't start Sika in Ghana because I'm based in London. I was born there. Okay. And so as much as I used to come back here, but I am Ghanaian. As much as I used to come back here on holiday every summer, I wasn't able to stay here because of studies and stuff. So once I finished my studies, that's when the business started. So then to leave London to come back here, it wouldn't have been even affordable for me to do that at the time. So when I first started, I was selling in fashion markets, and so there was no money to be able to move here and kind of take the risk in a way to start up and venture into the unknown, not knowing what the market held for me and whether I'd be able to even make back the return or taking such a big leap and leaving London. So
what are you expecting for tonight?
You know, I don't really know, but I'm really excited to see whatever new she's doing. I know that the prints are really popular now, so I'm really excited to be here and to see whatever she's done with them. I know it'll be really funky and fun and creative, so I'm just glad to be at the party tonight.
And are you sad there are no men clothing?
Yeah, I am. I wish that there were more designers that are working on men's clothes, but I know that it'll come with time, and you know, I just sort of satisfy myself by buying interesting fabric and having it made into something. But maybe in the future we'll see something, right? We can hope.
All right, Phyllis, as we just conclude this interview here, can you just tell us the last sort of advice that you have for young entrepreneurs who are trying to step into your shoes?
I would say to them, be very creative and don't give up. You know, it's a very hard road out there, and actually don't give up, but don't think it's easy. I think a lot of people see people who are designers out there and they think it's just a walk in the park. Oh, I can do that, and they get in and they get their hands burnt, or you know, they end up in a position where they mess themselves up really. And I just think, just be aware of what you're getting yourself into. Maybe try and learn a bit more about the business side of things, financial side of things, before you finally take the plunge. Understand what you're doing, and just be as creative as possible. We don't need 10 Stella McCartneys, and we don't need 15 Gucci's.
Because when you took that plunge, you also ended up on Vogue in Japan, isn't it?
I did.
How did that make you feel?
It was good to know that your work has been validated and people appreciate what you've done. You know, but I think it's all down to hard work. So I would definitely advise any young entrepreneur to do that. Work very hard.
Wonderful. All right, you've heard it right here from Phyllis Taylor from Bo Boutique, who is the CEO and the brains behind Sika Collection in London. She distributes all these places. She's experienced that, the challenge of moving back home to Ghana, and she's made it. I mean, look at this store. It's launching today. So yes, all of you out there, hope you listen to this and come by the Bo Boutique, of course. All right, thank you very much for joining us on the Be Bold Show.
Do you know something really funny that happened that day at the launch? You know, they had these live mannequins standing in the glass, and everyone thought they were actual mannequins. Are you serious? But they were I mean, human models. And so I actually witnessed this. A guest was standing there, and you know, they're just looking at their clothes, and all of a sudden, you know, they changed the pose, and she ran. I got a good laugh right there. But it was amazing. Like, I think the fashion sense that the outfits were beautiful, the fabric, the colors, and she was very original with the way that she opened the store. I really appreciated that. Yeah,
definitely. Yes, all right. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back in a moment with some more exciting interviews.